When the Stormworks come out of early access, I do not know the answer to that.
Welcome to the Nut House.
No updates at the moment.
Welcome to the Nut House.
Mother of all boredom. That's what COVID is.
Continue straight.
MTA 21st. Thank you, MTA. Will the stream be on YouTube? It will go onto SquirrelPlus, onto my second YouTube channel. Everest, good night, mate. Have a good one. You're going to leave chat here and watch driving yourself, Nano, okay? It's not fun when cable TV and the internet are out. You know, for the entirety of the human race, we've only had cable TV and internet in the last 50 years.
Use the left lane.
Maybe 60.
Then turn left. Turn left.
Hey, you're fired. You're not allowed to mention the C word. You'll be fired if you carry on. Are you gonna do more train simulator videos? The old train sim with the doughy passengers. What's wrong with Train Sim World? I don't know. If I make a video on Train Sim, people say play Train Sim World. If you make a video on Train Sim World, they'll say, hey, why don't you play Train Sim? Why do we dislike the C word? Well, because it's April. You can mention the C word in December. Well, to be honest, I'll mention my summer car regardless of LTL. And when you put a My Summer Car video out, the comments will be, when are you going to play ETS next? I honestly would love to know what the obsession is with My Summer Car. Thank you for the 500 bits, Neil. Appreciate the support. Thank you. You've been binge watching the Train Sim streams on SquirrelPlus from the beginning. Wow, that's quite a lot, actually. You think everyone liked it because you made it extra funny? I don't know. I honestly don't know what it is about My Summer Car that people love. You've been binge watching the Factorio streams. Nice. I like to see you struggle. Is that what it is? Hitting the bloke with the train is the best. You've never had much luck with Train Sim. Train Sim World runs great, but trying to get anything out of... Yeah, well, Train Sim runs on an older engine. Uh-oh. I think my game just crashed. No, it just stopped. Okay. I use the cruise control a lot, Joseph. You'll see me do it right now. The stream froze as well. Interesting. I don't know what it is, Bigfoot. I really don't. I mean, I was playing Rainbow Six Siege and streaming it all afternoon. It didn't do it once. It's a very strange one. It's not OBS, my game froze. I watched your Mechanic Simulator 18 series for the first time this week. The bit where you roll a car on the test track in episode 4. I don't even remember that. That was so long ago. I vaguely remember it. The audio was fine, but the video froze. I think it's something to do with the graphics card. I think every now and again the graphics card draws too much power and kind of locks down briefly. However, I've played Rainbow Six Siege, been playing the game. The game is frozen, but I've been watching a stream on the second monitor, and that's just carried on fine. So you think, well, it can't just be the graphics card. Maybe it's just the 3D part of the graphics card. I don't know. Is Rainbow Six the only FPS game you play? Pretty much, I think. Yeah, it's pretty much the only one I play. I mean, I have played other ones, but it's the one I play regularly. The reason I like Rainbow Six more than any other of the first-person games is quite simply this. It's a 5v5 game with a destructible environment, which then allows you to be very creative. Excuse me. It allows you to be very creative in how you set up your defense and how you attack. And that's what I like. With a fixed map, you can... When you play a fixed map so much, you can learn all the angles. Like, take CSGO, you can learn where to, bounce nades and all the rest of it. And it never changes. Like, every game is going to play that way. With Rainbow Six, you never know what somebody's going to do. Somebody's going to get creative and just put a hole in a wall that you didn't think about. And that's what appeals to me. I mean, the operators, yeah, there's too many operators in my opinion. There never needed to be quite so many operators. Yeah, but Himper, that's the same in CSGO, right? When you die, you stay dead. I just prefer games like that. I prefer games where you're out for the round. I kill you, you're out for the round. I like that. Do you play with friends or solo? Mostly just play with the mods.
Turn right.
Well, Search and Destroy games in Call of Duty. I actually used to play Search and Destroy in Call of Duty. I used to quite enjoy it.
Use the right lane.
But you still can't beat destructible maps. I mean, Search and Destroy used to get a lot of XP for it as well. The operator perks are becoming too sci-fi. Yeah, I don't like the direction some of the operators have gone in. Like some of the operators are a bit gimmicky and silly. I always appreciate the whole rocks as a paper thing. You know, you've got an ability, there's an operator that you can use to defeat that
Use the
one,
left
but
lane,
equally there's another
then
one that
turn
can defeat
left.
you. I like the whole rocks as a paper thing. If you've got an operator that has an ability that you can't counter,
Turn left.
I don't like that. And there are a couple of operators like that. Would you ever play Tom Clancy? What do you mean, Mrs. Frosty?
Continue straight.
Will you ever stream The Sims 4 again? I don't know.
Keep
I
right.
have no plans to at the moment. I'm not saying I will, I'm not saying I won't. Oh, The Division, right. I don't know. At some point, maybe. Yeah, okay, MPH. Somehow, MPH, I don't really believe you. I mean, I'm not saying you're not an old age pensioner on lockdown, but the chances of you wandering into a stream saying, "Help me, I'm an old age pensioner on lockdown," it's far more likely that you're just a kid messing around. Statistically, I would suggest that you're a kid messing around. But of course, nobody can prove it. You can't prove it, and I can't prove it. You're going to complain to SCS about making left turn signals longer. Good luck with that. You're probably the same guy that sends emails to the mailbox as well. Help me, I'm an old age pensioner on lockdown. Okay. If you were an old age pensioner on lockdown, would you A, get help from friends and family?
Continue straight.
B, phone a helpline? Or C, start up Twitch, go into an American Truck Sim stream and tell them that you're an old age pensioner on lockdown and ask for help? Gee, let me think about that.
Take the left turn ahead.
Pit TC, thank you for 43 months. Oh, you don't need to buy the Sims 4 DLC,
Turn
Himper.
left.
You just get the, what's it called? The access pack thing. It's not much. It's like 20 quid a year and you get loads of games, and Sims is one of them. Yeah, you can phone a friend, Daniel.
Use the right lane.
You don't
and
want to
take
use
the
your
exit on the
50-50
right.
first, though. Yeah, that's it, Origin.
Take the
It's like a
exit on
20
the
quid a
right.
year Origin thing. Wait, which is worse, Richie B? Origin or Epic Games Launcher? Which is worse?
Turn right.
Do you know what? I don't even think that the Epic Games Launcher, I don't think it can, it still can't
Take the
do
left turn ahead.
Delta patches. There was an update to SnowRunner.
Turn right.
I had SnowRunner installed on Friday, right? And there was an update on Saturday, 6.5 gig. There is no way that SnowRunner pushed out 6.5 gig update. No way. I'm convinced that Epic Games Launcher still can't push out deltas. I think it just pushes the whole thing. Use the GOG Galaxy launcher. How many launchers do we need, though? That's my question. How many launchers do we need? You know, if I want to play this game, I have to install that launcher. If I want to play that game, I have to install that launcher. If I want to play that game, I have to install that launcher. Oh my god. Can't wait for GOG 2.0. Why? What does it do?
Use the left lane, then turn left.
GOG Galaxy combines them. In what way?
Turn left.
Does it just make it so you launch it from one place, but you still have to have the platform underneath? Like if I want to play, I don't know, let's say I want to play Rainbow Six Siege. Do I still have to have Uplay installed, but I can install GOG and then it'll just proxy it? Is that what it's doing? Right. It's not really any better, but I suppose it's slightly more convenient. WWE fan, doing okay, thank you. Yeah, Steam does do that if you have like a non-Steam game. Like if you've got DCS World, it basically proxies the whole thing. Although DCS World is a bit weird. There's certain planes that you can't buy on Steam. You have to get them via DCS World launcher. You missed games on physical tape. I miss buying a box with a physical cassette inside or a CD. And every time I fire up a game, it's like, insert CD1. You're like, great. What did I leave CD1 again? Electric Fox. I think Nutslammer got you for the dots. I need to tweet Nutslammer. It's a bit weird the way the whole symbol spam thing works. I'm looking forward to SnowRunner. Joshua, I already have SnowRunner. I just can't talk about it yet. I do remember the books with the old flight sim games. Yeah, I do remember that.
Celebratory bunting.
I remember buying Ball and C++ and getting like 6 manuals with it that thick. I remember those days as well. When Ball and C++ used to come in a big box with a whole bunch of manuals with all the printed libraries and API calls and stuff. And like 10 floppy disks or 6 CDs. It was great. Captain Flint, for this special day, we need some bunting. Happy birthday, Paul. Live long and prosper. Thank you, Captain Flint. Ball and C++ was really good, and then along came Ball and Delphi. And Ball and Delphi was like a game changer. So much so that Microsoft said the only thing that's wrong with Ball and Delphi is it's not a Microsoft product. And that's when they started Visual Basic to try and defeat Delphi. I think so, no more non-nuts. It was quite big. Did 10 years of Delphi, pretty good. No great testing framework though. Correct. But as a visual rad tool, which is what it was built for, it was fantastic. It depends, firefighter. Depends on the whatever problem you're trying to solve. Like, C++ is no good for web-based stuff. There is no one-size-fits-all when it comes to programming. Thank you, Guitar West. What year did you start programming? I've no clue. My first experience of programming that I can remember was programming my mate's Commodore VIC-20 because he hadn't got a clue how to. And then I started programming my ZX Spectrum. I learned BASIC and then I learned Z80 assembly. And then I moved on to the Atari, and when I got to the Atari I started learning the assembly on that, but didn't like it very much, so I learned C. When I went to uni, they taught us Pascal. Got into that, then Modular 2, then C++. After C++, I went through that for a number of years commercially, then went on to Delphi, did that for a number of years, then went on to Java. Supposed to learn Python at school. What is going on here? And now, Lua in Stormworks. The pinnacle of my career. 4,000 character limit and a non-statically typed language with limited library calls. That's where it's at. Global variables like you've never seen before. No object-orientedness, oh no sir. Encapsulation, we don't need that. Object-orientedness, put it in the bin. Compiled languages, I mock you. Let's go Lua. Let's make dots appear on a screen in my helicopter that I've named Curly Toes. But yeah. Lua's a weird language when you dig into it. Like, the way it handles things, strings and arrays and stuff, is very weird. Astroneer. I believe it's still a thing. I actually haven't looked at Astroneer for a while. I don't know if you ever watched that that video on YouTube. I can't remember the name of it, but it explained why Astroneer kind of derailed for a while. I won't spoil it, but it's a very interesting and slightly sad video, but it's worth a watch. I don't know, Fat Man, if I was to design a game. I think if I was to design a game, Fat Man, I would probably... I'd have a number of things to pick from, I guess. I mean, for one, I'd like to have a decent bus simulator. But then I'd also like the idea of, you know, like a bit like My Summer Car, where you can assemble a truck and a bus from parts and do stuff with it. I don't know. I'd probably settle for a very good bus simulator. That would be good to do. I think the world needs that. Yeah, but world transport is a bit of a... It's a bit like Star Citizen, isn't it? It's a bit of an objective that is a bit too big to bite off. Better to aim lower, start with something you can deliver, and then go on from there, I think. Rather than just shoot for the moon like Star Citizen. Bus sim with a one-to-one city. Well, if you took on Microsoft Azure platform with their mapping data, you could, in theory, probably do it. You can have a very good go at doing that. A one-to-one driving sim. That would be crazy. Loomis, welcome back. Give me Euro Truck with 2020 top-notch graphics. Is one-to-one driving even possible? In theory, it's completely possible. The problem is when you drop down to street level, all the kind of inaccuracies of the street mapping data from a satellite suddenly become apparent. So you'd have to do a lot of touching up. That would be very labor intensive. In the same way that at the moment in Microsoft Flight Sim, the devs are going around patching up lots of airports because, you know, you can scan it, but then you still need to go in there and define all the taxiway routings and make all the corrections to the topology and the textures and stuff. Like, it still requires hand kind of massaging to make it look good. And that's only for a plane. Like, if you was to drive around the streets with all the buildings and stuff, what is this guy doing? Why did he stop there? Would I play a ship simulator like trade ships or warships? I don't know what they are, to be honest. No, I'm not mixed up live. Why? To be fair, I was never actually sponsored by CCL, I just worked with them. Happy Sun Orbit Completion Day, is that what we call it now in Star Citizen? You've completed another orbit of the Sun. Have some cake. I was looking for a code. Remember you worked with them and they gave us a t-shirt. Right, okay. Yeah, I never had a code from CCL. Where are we at the moment?
Keep right.
We're just southeast of Ely. We can guarantee in a one-to-one driver sim the first place everyone goes is their house. Of course they do. That's exactly what they're going to do in Microsoft Flight Simulator. The first thing everybody's going to do is fly over their house. And look down and go, oh my god, there's my school! There's my mate's house! There's my house! Wait, I don't have that car anymore. What's going on? mean, that's only going to last like half an hour, but it's going to happen, right? Everybody's going to do it, including me. Going to be on Google Street Views following a Google car some time ago. Maybe. They kind of matte a lot of stuff out. A lot of cars get masked out, don't they? I absolutely hate the way the AI slows down so much to change lane. It is frustrating. You've never seen a Street View car IRL? I've seen one once, very quickly. They're basically like they're usually like a 4x4 with a stalk on the roof, and like a big 360 camera type thing.
Turn left.
We're hauling a mobile barrier. Why use my indicator, Orford? I'm at a traffic light with a lane that's left only. Who am I indicating for exactly? There's no oncoming traffic. Sweet and nice devil, welcome back. Lumos, thank you for 2 months. Happy lockdown birthday. Hope you find ways to enjoy. The cake is an easy happiness fix. Lol. Your girlfriend broke up with you on Tuesday just after a year of being together. I don't know what to do. What, you asking for advice, Liam? Well, the only thing, Liam, what I would say to you is obviously I'm sorry about that. You're having dark thoughts. Okay, so there's a very good chance that you're going to go into a bit of a spiral. Yeah, you're already starting it, obviously, but you've recognized that you're doing it. So, ultimately, life's going to go on, Liam. Life is going to go on. But it's going to affect you for a while. The thing to do, it's difficult because you're on lockdown as well. You know, normally I would say go out, enjoy yourself, go and socialise with friends, like distract yourself. But you can't really do that. That's going to be tricky.
Turn right.
I would say get past the grieving process as quickly as you can. The rejection part of it is going to take longer, because obviously you're going to feel rejection, right? Your girlfriend broke up with you, that's basically rejection. So try and get through that as quickly as you can. But distract yourself a lot. Every time you feel yourself thinking negative thoughts, go and do something. Just go and do something. If you're watching a movie and you start thinking, just stop yourself doing it. And just talk to friends and family and loved ones and try and enjoy yourself. Life goes on, but the pain's going to take a while to go away. But don't let it get control of you, Liam. That's the important thing. M. Brooks, thank you for 16 months. Happy birthday. Hope you had a great day. It's been good hanging out with the nutters. Sweet and nice level we did. Hang on, where's the parking bay? Are you joking me? You brought me in this way and you want it parked the other way. Are you serious? I can't see a thing right now. Or am I going to turn around? That's just crazy. I'm going to have to loop back to Ely, turn around here. Ugh.
Beginning route navigation.
You asked an ex to marry me that night she went and slept with her ex. That was that. Well, better to have found out early, I think, before you was married, Weasel, but yeah. There's a bay just to your right. Dude, I can't see a thing. I'm trying to turn round. It's not a bay, it's a patch of land. And I can't see a thing. You know, very closely family, never really spoken how I felt. Been through a rough patch of my life, bothered about acne and whatnot. Never been a confident person. She changed that, but now it's all going back to that. Yeah, you're gonna have to get some. I mean, if you're not very close with your friends and family, you are, I would say, at risk of spiraling into depression. I would suggest.
Take the left turn ahead.
And if you feel things are getting out of control, I think you're better phoning up one of the, like, the Samaritan line type things.
Turn left.
But you're definitely at risk of spiraling into depression now. Samarth, welcome. But yeah, you're gonna need some help, I think, to get you through it. Mortified, welcome. Right, so we're back in Ely. We'll turn around and head back this way. No, it's definitely not silly. You definitely need to get some help, Liam.
Use the left lane, then turn left.
We're driving the Kenworth K100. I'll show you when it's daylight. I'm going to go straight
Turn
over
left.
here, and then we're going to loop back.
Recalculating. Use the left lane, then turn left. Turn left.
She suffered with mental health, so she still has my name on her Instagram bio. Well, I mean, yeah, Liam, you can't rely on that though. You've got to decide what you want to do ultimately. Like whether it's just a phase she's going through or not, it's hard to say. I don't know anything about her. But the important thing is, you know, you can survive without her, Liam. Ultimately, life will go on. You just don't want to get scarred mentally from all of this.
Take the right turn ahead. Turn right.
But like I say, keep yourself in check. And if you feel yourself losing control, get some help.
Recalculating. Take the left turn ahead.
You're welcome, Armin.
Turn left.
No, we're not turning left, we're turning right. I'm gonna go this way.
Beginning route navigation.
Is there any use for differential lock
Turn
in Truck
right.
Sim? Not very often in Truck Sim, no. It can help. Really, in this game, differential lock comes in if you get kind of stuck on an uneven surface. Diff lock is all about when one wheel can spin freely and the other can't, stopping that. Which I've seen happen in this game when I've been over weird curbs and one of the wheels has gone off the ground and the drive wheel just spins and the other one doesn't turn. I've been stuck in this game before they add diff lock. But it doesn't happen very often. Beautifully had snow in the game. If they added snow and ice, they'd have to do it properly. They'd have to make the physics work with it properly. I'd be all for it, but I think if they added it, they'd need to add things like proper winter tires and possibly even snow chains to make it work. Because you need to be able to counter it, that's what I'm trying to say. They can't just put slippy conditions in and say, hey, run around in your summer tires, guys. Like, that's just not going to work.
Turn right.
Many people wanted seasons and snow in Forza Horizon. They got it in Forza Horizon 4 and people hate it. Wow. I remember when I played Red Dead at Christmas and they put snow in the game. That was awesome. That was so good. But then they already had snow in the game anyway, so it was easy. But they brought like blizzards in and stuff. That was brilliant. Oh boy. It's a lot of work, Cascade, absolutely. Makes me wonder how these guys cope. If you turn the lights off, how are they actually operating right now? How are those workers working in the pitch black? I think the vehicles have stopped.
Arrive.
Oh my god, I can't see a thing. Those reversal lights. Boy, are they necessary. They're not a mod now. Here, have 20 XP. Wait, I got way more XP for that job than I have for the previous jobs. Because this was high value urgent. Got massive bonuses. Mr. Bandita, thank you for 3 years. Okay, there's a rest area down the road here. It's 1:32 a.m. Actually, it'll be light in a few hours. Let's see what's in the job market. A pressure tank, a frac tank, petrol. That is a short trailer. My truck is longer than that. I don't really want to go back to Utah. I don't really want to haul that trailer, but all these jobs go south or east. Eh. It's a rubbish trailer.
Beginning route navigation.
Yeah, I like the pressure tank as well, just don't like where it's going to. I kept getting finding Elko, yeah. Been watching the first stream back, Zarek. Blimey. Deep Irish, thank you for 37.
Turn left.
Now we'll turn left at the next turning.
Recalculating. Turn left.
Cowboys aren't coming in the US anymore. No. True.
Use the right lane.
The wheel looks like the
Then turn
world's
right.
largest steering wheel bend. What, this one? Or the one on the truck?
Turn right.
What time do I normally stream? So basically, Thursday, Friday, I stream 5 till 9 PM UK time. And then Saturday and Sunday, I stream 12 till 4 and 5 till 9.
Take
Can I
the
play
left turn
Fortnite?
ahead.
Dan, you're not in the right channel if you're looking for a Fortnite streamer.
Turn left. Arrive.
Stubby trailer hype. Oh god, it just crashed. I took the job and it crashed the game. Even the game didn't want me to take that trailer. That's amazing. Wait, where's Steam gone? As if it crashed Steam as well. Wait, Steam is updating. This is a bit suspicious. Did the game crash or did Steam shut it down? That's a bit suspicious. No way did that crash Steam as well. That never happens. Extra life required. Thank you, Beaker. That's pretty amazing. It put me back exactly where it crashed. Okay. Oh,
Beginning route navigation.
that was very, very odd. Would you play Dirty 2.0 on your new rig? I don't know what Dirty 2.0 is. I never played Dirty 1.0 either. Is that some kind of truck washing game by any chance?
Beginning route navigation.
Pressure Washer Simulator 2.0. Oh, they should make that game. That'd be so good.
Beginning route navigation.
Surrey cleanup detail. Oh my god. Do you know what? I remember that game. I remember playing that game and I played it for half an hour and I thought to myself, why am I playing this game? Why am I playing a game where I walk around and mop up stuff? Why? Just couldn't do it. Blimey. Are we sure we have the power for this?
Turn left. Take the right turn ahead.
Play Minecraft. Dan, you've asked me to play Fortnite, and you've asked me to play Minecraft.
Turn right.
You know what my channel's about, right? Play Pong. I would rather play Pong than play Fortnite. Pong is a good
Take
game.
the right turn ahead.
Very simple physics.
Turn right.
Do I play checkers? Is that... That's drafts, isn't it, I think? I think checkers is the American name for drafts, or what we call drafts. Where it's played on a chessboard with pieces, and you can jump over and collect them and stack them and stuff. I don't really play it now. I used to play that game with my mum when I was a kid. And then she taught me how to play chess, and then I started beating her at chess. That was funny. She used to, it's like, my mum taught me how to play chess, and she could beat me for ages. But then, all of a sudden, I just started beating her, and it's like, the tables have turned. Liam, I'm just concerned for you, my man. She used to use the queen a lot, my mum, on chess. I remember she was absolutely brutal with the queen. So I had to focus my energies on containing that, and then I could beat her. Liam, I'm not the person to give you advice about relationships. I'm trying to help, but I honestly, and I'm concerned for your welfare, but I am not, absolutely not, the person to give relationship advice. I'm not trained in it at all. I'm the wrong person to ask for help. You'd be far better off getting professional help. Like, phone the Samaritans or something and get some advice. They'll put you in touch with the right people. And you can at least speak to some people, and they'll just counsel you through the whole thing. That's what you need. Not just some random streamer on Twitch who's concerned about your welfare. Drafts is more working class. Wow. Liam, I feel for you, mate. Get some help. Honestly, you're obviously struggling. Get some help. Fortnite, nope. Crossing New Horizons still gaming. I take it you play that then. How did you mount your stream next to the rig? So what I did, I had to, if the Stream Deck XL, they're all different, but the Stream Deck XL is magnetically attached onto a base that's shaped like that, and the bottom part of it although it's plastic, the bottom part of it is metal inside. So you can drill holes through it, and you can clamp things to it. So what I did was I drilled a hole through the base, got a piece of steel from a DIY store with holes in it, just like a bracket almost, and put it underneath and put a bolt like through the Stream Deck base and bolted the bracket to it, and then attached the bracket onto the rig. It's a very crude solution, but frankly the Stream Deck doesn't really have any mounting options. They really need to put some in.
Take the left turn ahead.
I'd love to tell them, but I can't get in touch with them. The Bowdens, thanks for 32 months. If anybody has a contact at Elgato, let me know. Yeah, when I make a video of the room, I mean, it might be too late for you by then, Tim, but when I make a video of the room and the rig, I will go through all that in detail. By then, hopefully they'll come up with a better solution. Yeah, a dating website is not what you need right now, Liam. That's classically known as a rebound. Like, you're still hurting from one relationship and you rebound into another one. It never works out very well. That's not what you need. Oof. Yeah, that was a bit harsh. Like, why was there no speed limit on that thing? Liam, go and phone the Samaritans, mate. You need to get some help. Whoa, this dude's overtaking me. Look at this. Crazy guy. Yes, I do, Truckeries. I have all the map DLC. AI could have gotten meatballed. He's running the track limits. I don't know where to start if I contact them, Liam. So you phone the number and you say to them, exactly what you said to me, Liam. You just phone up and you say, my girlfriend just broke up with me on Tuesday. We've been going out for a year. I feel like I'm spiraling into negative thoughts. I need some help. Just start with that. Just keep it simple. Just start with that. Ye hits. Yeah, it's the first proper rig I've ever had. But I'm so glad I've got it. I don't like seeing people suffer, Flamingo. It's very easy to sit here and say to somebody, oh, life goes on, but when you're hurting inside like that, from a relationship breakup, It doesn't really matter what people say to you. All they can do is just... Time is the only thing that's going to heal. You're crying too much, I don't know if you understand me. Well, take your time, Liam. Just calm yourself down. Take your time, and then when you feel able, just give them a call. They might be able to suggest some things to you, because the next thing that gets knocked out is your sleep pattern, right? Next thing, you know, you're not going to be able to sleep very well because your mind's like going over this. And then your mood goes down, and then the depression starts, and it all spirals out of control. And this is why you need to get help right now before it spirals.
Turn left.
It is impy, but like I say, you know, lots of things are just a part of life. But it doesn't mean to say they don't absolutely burn when they happen. Kenworth K100. Mr. Avenger, 81 months. Happy birthday from New Zealand. Thank you very much, Avenger. You and Mr. Thorax have been in here today, clicking the 81 months. That's a big number. Less than 2 years away from 100 months. Can you believe that, guys? 100 months. That's going to be a crazy day when they click 100 months. You can bypass the way station. Yay. Yeah, it's a very short trailer compared to the last one, right? It's all very stubby. Uh-oh. Triple figure day. Yeah, we'll call it that. Jaffa cake. We'll call it triple figure day. The breakup therapy guru. I am no breakup therapy guru. I've just said that. I'm not the one to give relationship advice or counselling. You need to get a trained person. I don't trust the AI. I've got this horrible feeling they're going to slam the brakes on while one of them changes lane. What are we hauling? It is a... Yeah, that's the wrong key. Cement. Bagged cement. 13 tons of it.
Use the right lane.
Snow runner releases this week, Train AB. No, it's not. It's been put back a month. Just kidding. Haha, reach for your keyboard.
Take the exit on the right.
Nah, it comes out on Tuesday. Got you going though, didn't I? Wait, what? Put back a month? What? There we go.
Turn right.
Yeah, you can only use the walk around cam in the garage.
Take the right turn ahead.
Take the right turn ahead. Have a nice
Turn
day.
right.
Would you like a donut? Yes, please. Would you like a coffee? Yes, please. Would you like a donut and a coffee? Yes, please.
Take the right turn ahead.
Will do. Wait, where are we going? The right turn that
Turn
goes on
right.
forever.
Arrived.
See, I'm sure the British Google says you've arrived at your destination, or something like that. The American one just goes, arrived. Like a statement of fact. Not you've arrived, just arrived. Will I be doing 137 when it comes out? Yeah, sure. Oh my life, this trailer is so short. It's like reversing a caravan. Oh my god, this is really catching me out. That is tricky. There we go. Arrived.
Happy anniversary.
Ollie G, thank you for 31 months. Finish the job. Finish my Diet Coke. Life is good. Liam, don't worry about it, mate. Just promise me one thing, Liam. Promise me you'll give the Samaritans a call and just get some help. I don't blame you. I blame your evil girlfriend.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
You're welcome, Heyman. Guys, we're done. It's 9 o'clock. We're done. It's time for me to go and get a beer and do other things. Thank you very much, Thomas. Will it be the new Mac next week? I don't know. We could do. Maybe. Listen, guys, thank you very much for the weekend. It's been great hanging out with you all.
Cup of tea?
Mighty Luke, thanks for the streams. Hope you have a good birthday. Thank you, mate. Yeah, I hope you've had fun the weekend. I've had fun. Thank you for hanging out with me on my birthday. It's been awesome.
Welcome to the Nut House.
Jake SV, thank you for streaming on your birthday. You're welcome, Jake. Basic BH, welcome to the Net House. Right, so tomorrow I'll be recording SnowRunner videos. So Tuesday, I know the game comes out on Tuesday, but you can expect videos on Tuesday as well. In case you're wondering whether to get it or not. I'll be making videos of it on Tuesday. Well, I'll be making them tomorrow, and they'll be coming out on Tuesday. Tuesday, I'm going to have the day off and spend the day with my family. And then Wednesday, we'll see what's what. I'll be back on Thursday. Yeah, you've got videos going out at the time, like every other day roughly at the moment. So you've got plenty to watch on Squirrel. And SquirrelPlus has got the streams, so... I know you guys are... we're all on lockdown, so you want stuff to watch. So I've got plenty of content for you. Just remains to be said to... what am I trying to say? It just remains me to say... Thank you to my awesome team for not only moderating, but playing with me and helping make games a lot more fun. It wouldn't be the same without them, and they're a great bunch of people, so please give them some love and some GGs. They do an awful lot behind the scenes. They do a lot of stuff behind the scenes to keep me sane and also help the community and help you guys out and make sure the chat's an awesome place, so please give them some love as well. Jens, thank you. Great stream and happy birthday. Appreciate that. Thank you. So yeah, I shall be back on Thursday. So have a wonderful week. Look out for the videos, and I shall see you all really soon. Obviously, stay healthy. There is a health crisis going on, so you know, we all have to isolate and not spread this horrible disease. So we'll just do what we can for now until things get better. Right. I shall see you all on Thursday. Take it easy, guys. Love you all. Good night.